water signs, welcome to your weekly reading. This is the reading where we have a reading by zodiac element. So this, of course, is for all the water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So welcome to all of you. If you have it anywhere in your chart, then this is the reading for you. And though this reading focuses in on May 30th to June 6th, just know if you come across this anytime outside of that too, these readings are timeless, and because the Creator and Spirit aren't bound by time or space. So if you have come across this, there's a message here for you, so continue listening, please. The only thing really coming up this next week from May 30th to June 6th that the Spirit wanted me to kind of just mention is we're just coming in to the Mercury retrograde. We've been in it for a few days now, so you might be having some challenges around communication. So just being aware of how you're communicating will be for your best interest there too. Also, not a good time to start anything brand new. If you've already been creating something as we came in to the Mercury retrograde, you can continue to take little steps and move along with it. Or it's a good time also for things that are already established to revise or edit and go back and look at those things. But I would personally probably steer away from starting anything brand new at this time. All right, before we jump into the reading, I always just love to start off by thanking the Creator for being here with us. We're so appreciative that you care enough to be with us every second of our life. And we're also so grateful for the unconditional love that you have for each and every single one of us. We welcome you and we thank you. We also welcome the host of magical and amazing beings of unconditional love and light, from our spirit guides to our guardian angels and angels, our loved ones who've gone to the other side, our ancestors, and any others that are out there of unconditional love and light. We welcome you and we thank you for being here with us. All right, we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards, just to get an overall theme for the week, what energy that you'll be going and looking through here. And then I'll pull a card here from the Spirit Oracle, Animal Oracle, and pull some cards from the Light Seers Tarot as well. All right, Creator, what do you want water signs to know about their upcoming week, please? What do you want water signs to know about their upcoming week? Okay, not all those. They want you to know everything. Ground yourself, number 21, and I'll read this to you as well. Which makes sense. I know I've got a lot of water in my chart, so if I don't ground myself, with a lot of earth energy, then I'm out there in the ocean, woo, waves, up and down, up and down, up and down. But it says this card is a request for you to literally ground yourself. Go outdoors, take off your shoes, and find somewhere where it is safe to stand barefoot. Imagine roots growing out of your feet, traveling down into the soil beneath you, anchoring you with the nurturing energy of Earth. So upcoming week, time to ground yourself. Also, which is interesting, that's 2-1, and this is 1-2. That's dislike of others. Uh-oh. Let's take a look here, and I'll read that as well. Sometimes we form strongly negative feelings towards others. In truth, it is not them we dislike, but their words, their actions, and their behavior. This card asks you to try to detach from the experience of their behavior and see them as a soul on their own unique pathway, attempting to manage their own challenging life lessons. So, yeah, ground yourself, which I totally talked about the retrograde. So, these kind of feelings can come up. So definitely trying to look at them as actually anyone. We all have the same dream. We all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted. So everyone is working towards a dream that feels that will get that for them. So if there's someone that, you have these negative feelings towards, try to look at them as going, oh, okay, it's not personal against me. They're just like everyone else trying to move towards obtaining their dream like I am. And also, sometimes, like this 1221, they're a mirror for us, and they're showing us something about ourselves that we don't want to see. So we can also inquire into that and see if there's something that we want to change or at least be aware of about ourselves. All right, now we're going to pull a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle. All right, Creator, what else do you want water signs to know about their upcoming week, please? Okay. I feel like that one really wants to talk to you. We got the Hawk Spirit. It's number 32. It says, let Spirit be your guide. And I love how that fits into here, and I'll read from the little book too, but when I was reading the description or the words down here on this one, what really was standing out to me was seeing the other people from a higher point of view, right? When it talks about their higher soul. So when we're able to look from a higher point of view, like a Hawk Spirit, let them guide us and bring us up to see from a different perspective, then we start to see things really as they are and not as we are. Because that's one of the best phrases I've heard in my life, and I apologize, I don't know who it's from, but it says that, we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are, because we see the world through our filter of our own eyes and our own beliefs, so we don't even sometimes really see clearly because it's so influenced by our internal beliefs. So Hawk Spirit says, flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, you've been hearing the same word or song, or coming across the same symbol here, there, and in the strangest places. Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice, like 21 and 12. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. So when Hawk Spirit appears, it's a sign to listen. So beautiful. I love that phrase. So you're not in this alone. When this is like of others, you can reach out to your higher spiritual guides, your angels and guardian angels, however your beliefs are about your support on the other side. Reach out to them, ground yourself, listen to them, and they'll help you transform this dislike you have for others into something that's less, at the very least, less painful for you. All right. And lastly, we'll pull some cards here from the Light Seer's Tarot. All right, Creator, what else do you want water signs to know about their upcoming week? that is all they said. I love that. For this, usually this means like a choice and decision, that type of thing, and I really feel it's the power of choice that you have to choose to think, whatever we look for, we find. So if we want to find the darkness in someone, their shadow, we're going to find it. If we want to find the light in someone, we'll find it. If we want to find the darkness and shadow in ourselves, again, we'll find it. The light in ourselves, we'll find it, because we always have both within us. Everyone has their shadow side and their, light of love side. But you're the one that's in control and the one that gets to decide which one you search for. But just know that whatever you focus on is what grows. Whatever you look for, you will find. So, with this dislike of others, like I said, if you're looking for the shadow of someone, you're going to find it. Or if you look for the brightness in someone, you'll find it. I love the Six of Wands too, because this really shows, you see all this, the praise of all the people out here, and they're all cheering you on, you're getting some external recognition, but you still feel like something's missing. And this whole this wreath here kind of represents, it's like the World card represents in a way where it's the ending of a cycle, it's the ending of situations, to where you get to the end of it, and what was supposed to fulfill you and make you feel whole or complete is making you feel empty. And you realize that it's not the down, on the earthly plane that you're really searching for. It's the light from above that is giving you that feeling of success, that feeling of wholeness, completeness. So that hole in your heart is not going to be filled up by the external stuff. This audience down here, they're ghosts, they're images, they're illusions. The only thing that is true and eternal is this unconditional love from the Creator from above. So, I love how that's fitting into the scenario here too of, this dislike of others, because a lot of the time we're disliking, others is because it's something we dislike in ourselves, because it's something we're judging ourselves, because we haven't met all these conditions that are supposed to make us, lovable and popular and successful. But when we get rid of all that down below, then we get the true picture. This is our heart on fire, our spirit, and reaching and thanking and being grateful for what we are receiving from above instead. And then you have the Two of Wands, and this was the this fire here, this Ace of Wands is like the fire in our soul of something that we want to accomplish. And this is the planning stage here. So with this upcoming week, with all this that's going on, don't feel like you're like, I've got 7 days to make all that happen. No, this is the time to reflect and to look outward and see what it is that is triggering you, and grounding yourself. It's almost like you're grounded. You can't go outside. You have to stay inside, and you're looking out. So this is like a visual. Ground yourself, and do some of that inner work and that inner reflection, because there's going to be some light. Little bulbs are going to pop in your head as bing, 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 as these new understanding and these new things come to you as well. So. Yep, just be aware of the mirror that's going to be coming in this next week. Ground yourself, get out in nature, will help you to Yeah, just be aware of this dislike in others, especially with that Mercury retrograde. It's a perfect time for this reflection for you. And just know, as you go throughout this week, that every second, regardless of what choices you make, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. We'll talk to you soon. Hang in there. Have a great adventure. Take care.